Once upon a time in the cozy kitchen of Mrs. Whiskers, there lived a remarkably mischievous cat named Mr. Muffin. Mr. Muffin had a secret passion: kneading dough. Not just any dough, Mrs. Whiskers prized brioche dough. He would wait for her to leave the kitchen, and like clockwork, he'd leap onto the counter to begin his covert operation. One sunny morning, Mrs. Whiskers was getting ready to bake her famous brioches for an upcoming village fair. She meticulously prepared the dough, covering it with a cloth before stepping out to buy some fresh berries. Little did she know, Mr. Muffin had been lurking in the shadows, his whiskers twitching with excitement. The moment the door creaked shut, Mr. Muffin sprang into action. He tiptoed across the tiles like a feline ballet dancer, and leapt onto the counter with the grace of a ninja. He pulled back the cloth and placed his paws into the soft, fluffy dough, kneading away as if he were a seasoned baker. He purred contentedly, his eyes half closed, completely absorbed in his doughy playground. Just as he was getting into the rhythm, an arch-nemesis appeared, the kitchen mouse named Squeaky, always up to no good. Squeaky saw an opportunity and decided it was the perfect moment to sabotage Mr. Muffin's doughy paradise. In a flash, Squeaky made a beeline for the counter and darted right through Mr. Muffin's dough, leaving a trail of tiny paw prints. Mr. Muffin yowled in outrage and chased the crafty rodent around the kitchen, knocking over mixing bowls and scattering flour everywhere. It was a scene straight out of a Looney Tunes episode. Just as things were reaching a crescendo of chaos, Mrs. Whiskers walked back into the kitchen.